What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Outside the Stadium. We are here today with Hurricane Ike Villanueva, a UFC light heavyweight. Ike, how's it going today?
Oh man, going good, brother, man. Thanks for having me on.
No problem, man. Thanks for taking the time. So Ike's coming off a tough loss against Marcin Pracino. And yeah, I just want to ask you because, I gave you a couple weeks. How you feeling? How do you feel that fight when you had a great first round? You had him in trouble. You almost finished that fight. You almost finished that fight.
That's as a fighter my age, man. I'm a veteran of the game, bro. I took so much positive about that fight, man. There was nothing negative about the fight, man. He made one great adjustment. I got caught, but that first round, I really showed the world, man. I belong to the UFC, man. I had so many great messages from everybody, man. Really congratulate me, the improvements I made, man. I could taste victory, bro. I mean, the first punch I landed busted his eye.
Oh, yeah.
Man, bro, it's like I was so close, man. He has some strong leg kicks, but towards the end of the first round, I checked the last one. His foot hit my knee. I believe I broke his right foot.
Ooh.
Even after the fight, we had a good conversation. I did some damage to his foot, man. Like I said, man, I got cut in the liver with the kick. Man, I've been hit, punched in the liver plenty of times in training. First time in my career being dropped by a liver kick, bro. Hats off to him, man. There was no negative about the fight, man. Congratulations to him. But, bro, it's hard to swallow, but I accept defeat. But it's just time to move on, man. Keep on pushing. I'm looking forward. Hopefully, I'll get on the September card. Still waiting on Jason House and Mick Maynard to give me that green light. So we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, and real classy answer. I love the attitude. And I was gonna say because you took some heavy shots in the liver. I believe it was from Juan Torres or maybe Roger Narvaez in Fury. Can you talk to the fans who aren't in there? How does that feel? That kick in the liver. Just how does that feel?
So there's certain sports like it's called being bladed. Like when I was bladed, it don't affect you. When you get on bladed, he went southpaw. So I made the proper adjustment as a striker. I went left when you go get the southpaw, trying to set up my big right hand. But as I went southpaw, opened up a little bit, and he caught with the liver. Like, it was just a perfect shot. I mean, you can't hit that spot. I mean, it's like if he had 10 tries, he'll probably hit it once, if that. I mean, because I stepped back, and as soon as I went back and tried to come forward, it just, man, my air went out, and I was done. I was like, God, that was hard. But like I said, it was just a great kick, man, placing right there. You'll see the pictures. I barely missed it, man. I went for the block. It barely went underneath my elbow. Congratulations to him. But, God, like I said, man, it's a only thing that happened, the doctor told me, if you remember, Oscar De La Hoya, when he fought Bernard Hopkins, he got hit with the liver shot like that. Man, bro, but being punched and kicked, 10 different things, man. There's 100%. It's brutal, man. But when I got up, shook it off, man, it was just, hey, man, damn, that kick, it got me, man. Slowed me down.
Yeah, that's how it be sometimes. So, I mean, I want to ask you about the journey because I think I'm a huge fan. And one of the reasons is because I think you exemplify not only the UFC dream, but pretty much the American dream. You know, you fought everywhere. You took 2 years off after 2017. You're 35 years old. And then you rattled off wins against Juan Torres, Roger Narvaez, Rashad Coulter, all in the first round. And then you told Dana White and Mick Maynard, you said, listen, I mean, I'm here. Who do I got to fight? Who else is there left? And you got that contract, 6 days, short notice. You fought against a guy who had some, doping issues on 6 days and a heavyweight in that, which is not even your division. And after your most recent win against Vinicius Moreda, that insane knockout in which you should have been given a bonus for, you got that 4-fight contract. So maybe talk to me about that journey. And was there any time that you thought that maybe I'm not going to make it to the UFC?
And I ain't gonna lie, back in my head, there was some doubt back there, man. But like I said, man, I've been through hell and back. Like I said, man, I've been to the bottom. The only way, come back up is to climb back up. Get up your feet, man. I got kids, man. But even my sons used to tell me when they'll see me, man, they're like, Dad, you still got that fire, because they knew something was missing with me, man. And when I left the game, I was nowhere near the gym. I was with my kids coaching, man. Football is like the biggest hobby I have, coaching the youth in football, man, trying to get back to the youth, the community out here in Houston, man. That's been my passion. But, man, being away, and like when I think I lost to Trevin Giles, that was kind of like man, am I really going to get my shot, man? Every time I get so close, I fail. I took 2 years off. I tore my calf in 2017. 2019, Eric Garcia with Fury. He's like, bro, I need you back, man. Let's try to make just for one fight. I said, I'd give it a go for one fight. End up dominating Juan Torres real quick. Then when I had the chills, man, because I lost my father was my biggest fan in 2013. I got those chills after the fight. I really just looked at my family, told my wife, man, like, F this, man. I'm going to make a strong-ass push. And Roger Device said, like, man, you want Roger, you got to go fight him in his hometown. I said, F that. Let's go. There's no doubt in my mind. I took it. And with a guy like Roger Device, Rashad Cutler, when I was gone out from fighting, these guys got their call up. So that kind of like fueled my fire. Like, man, these are fuckers that took my spot.
UFC bets, man.
Yeah. I said, I got to go show the world. When that Roger Device threw some strong kicks at me, I walked through all that and flushed him, knocked him out in 28 seconds. Then the same night as I get the belt, Rashad Cutler came in the ring and called me out. And that was like the worst thing you ever can do. I got my daughter in the crowd, got my wife. Man, like I said, man, I'm kind of blue-collar Mexican, man. I'm tough as, man. You call me out, I'm like, fuck it, let's go. And I took like a month off, and I got back to training. And I told Mick Mader, I'm going to walk through this guy. And sure enough, man, when I laid into Rashad Cutler, man, I was like, man, just give me my shot, man. What else is next? And like I said, I've been through hell and back. But like I said, man, it's been a journey. But I'm not done, man. I got plenty of fight left. My favorite fighter right now is really – because my age is Glover Teixeira. And I was in Vegas, man. We sat down, we talked. He's like, Ike, he goes, don't ever stop. He goes, you still got it. And, man, that was all I needed to hear from a veteran like that. Dude, I'm like, fuck yeah. I was like, man, somebody sees it. And this guy's about to be the champ pretty soon, man. I mean, think about
age, what is that, age 41, 42?
Yeah, that's going to be a badass fight, man. A lot of guys sleep on this guy. But this is a guy, I fought on that card in Jacksonville when he was fighting Anthony Smith. He's beating his ass, but he's apologizing to Anthony Smith for beating his ass like it's business. I'm like, bro, this guy's a badass. But like I said, man, but my journey is like, man, it's like one of those ESPN stories. One day they'll write a book or make a little short film about it. They gotta. It's just a blue collar daily grind, but I'm not done. Like I said, man, I'm blessed to be here, but I still got a lot to prove though.
Yeah, and I will say, I mean, Glover Teixeira's got a cult fan club. I'm definitely a big member of that fan club, so all love to Glover Teixeira. About that Traven Giles fight, because he was, on the fast path to the UFC. You came in as a plus 400 underdog, and you might have put in maybe one of the greatest rounds in mixed martial arts I've ever seen in the second round. You had him hurt multiple times. You really felt like that was a step back for you? To me, that's a loss that's actually a win in my book.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, I took some positive about the fight, but I was just so damn close to it. Like, everybody's like, man, you're there. And I hear it. And this guy's like, man, he's about to get signed to UFC. It's like, fuck that, man. It's like, I ain't no stepping stone, man. I really show the world. And there were signs. I gave the guys too much respect, man. If I would really push it, I think I could have finished him first. My check hook was landing. He threw like the uppercut that like stumbled me. He didn't rock me. Just like a little glazed shot. But, man, we really beat the hell out of each other. Like, man, I was so close in that second round. If I would have threw a knee, if I threw a kick or something, I would have finished him, man. But like I said, he grabbed the leg and held on for dear life. And, hey, man, shit happens. But like I said, man, hey, that was a badass fight. But that's probably like top 3 memories of my fight career is like that second round. They still talk about it out here today.
For very good reason. That was like some Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearn stuff, And
hell yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah. So I'm a big boxing fan, man.
So, let's talk about going forward, because, you just got that, like, you did take a loss, but that was the first fight of a 4-fight contract, man. You're raring to go. What do you see what's your goal now in the UFC now that you've made it, and maybe who do you want next?
Somebody, man, give me these up and comers, man. Somebody that got some hype behind them or something like that. Somebody that gets excited. I really don't care who I fight, man, because there's no doubt in me, man. As I said, I fought some of the best. But I like those little hungry fighters that are coming up, man. Shit, they'll overlook my age, or at least think I'm on my way out. F that, man. Let's step up, man. There's a lot of guys out there. There's Alonzo Metafield. There's like a couple of guys out there, man. I can have great matchups, man. So whoever they throw at me, man, I'm ready for whoever. But like I said, I'm really. And if I can get on this Diaz card on the 25th of September, bro, that's just for me. that's a dream for me because I grew up. I remember watching Diaz fight Strike Force in Corpus Christi. No, not Strike Force. My bad. Strike Force in Corpus Christi. That was like
Just
that was
tell
a
us who
lead.
you're referring to. DS? Who's DS?
Just Nick Diaz.
Oh,
The
got it.
Diaz brothers. Yeah. Who's coming back? It was Nick coming back. So man, if I can get on that card with him, man, shit, that's exciting, man. My team, Krubal is my coach out here, so he got saw Lauren Murphy fight for the title that night against Valentina. So man, I'm just trying to get on one of these cards coming up, man. Like if not, man, October 2nd, I'm just ready to go, man. I can't sit. I'm chasing time, but not really chasing time, but I'm trying to shake this damn loss, man. Get that taste out of my mouth, man. I need to get that W back.
Yeah, I've been talking to some hardcore fans, and maybe we'll put this out for McMahon and stuff. What do you think? I'm gonna ask you one matchup. What do you think about potential matchup with John Mahal Hill next? You know, he's sitting at 15 in the rankings. He's a big striker like you are. I think that would be fireworks for the fans.
Yeah, man. I see he got some matchup coming up, but bro, did you see what happened to his arm, bro? That shit was crazy. I was in attendance for that fight. That shit was nasty, bro. I was like, God. Hey, Paul Craig's good. Shit, there's a lot of talent out there, man. So hey, I'm down bang any time of the week, man. Any time of day, it don't matter. Let's get it. But like I said, he's great. I respect what he's doing, man. I like that kid.
You know, this is a tough question because it's hard to be objective about yourself and your own journey. But, you know, what you see with Glover Teixeira, do you still have aspirations for a UFC title one day?
Hell yeah. I mean, that's everybody. I'm like, shit, there's no doubt. It's like, man, like, who would have thought? Like, I got so much in my toolbox I haven't shown yet. And there's, man, so it's like, man, keep pushing, man. You even talk about being a title contender. That's a goal of mine too, man. Just, hey, like I said, I'm trying to leave my legacy. Somebody remember my name. I'm just not some guy that's just in the UFC to fight, man. I'm trying to make a push. Gotta be smart who I fight, but hey, give me a challenge. I'm ready to fight, man, because shit, there's no fear in my heart.
Yeah, you're definitely ready to go. So let's leave it on this note. Actually, talk to the fans. Just what message do you want to leave the fans and the followers? When it's all said and done, what do you want your legacy to be in the fight game?
It's like here's what I tell the fans. They're like, you ask me why don't I take guys to the ground, or why don't I look for the shot? At the end of the day, if you're paying your hard-earned money to see me fight, I want you to leave the arena saying about, God damn, you see Ike fucking sells the crowd. You see him like perform.
Hell yeah.
I want to be like the Spaniard, bro, in Gladiator. Bro, remember my name, man. I want to entertain you, man, because I'm a blue-collar guy, man. I come from nothing, and I got a lot of guys in the oil field, man. I grew up in the oil field. And like you said, you pay their hard-earned dollars to watch me fight, bro. I'm going to put on a show, man. I'm not going to lay and pray and hope for a victory, which some guys understand it's a business. You got to do that sometimes. But I really want you to remember my name, man. When I was in Abu Dhabi, I said, man, I'm a blue-collar Mexican. When I got back from Abu Dhabi, I had to go back to work on Monday. And it's like, that's the part of the game where people don't see. And, like, luckily now I'm doing it full-time. I got blessed with this 4-fight contract. So there's so much you can see from this fight that just happened to the next fight, because that's all I'm doing is training. I've been blessed with this. It's not easy, man, because I'm a family. I still got a family to take care of, but I'm just trying my best to make the most out of this UFC dream and make it come true, man. Make my reality of really being a top contender come true, man. We'll see what happens. But like I said, man, it's a daily grind, man. Thank you to all my fans who've been down with me from day one. I started fighting in the country. We fought in a barn one time. It's amazing. I fought in the fucking barn, and like it was just a shitty ass show. To my last fight, I had some fans out there were like, "We're in fucking Vegas." Can you imagine that? We started in the fucking barn. Now we're in Vegas.
Damn straight.
It's an American dream, man. Like I said, never stop dreaming. Be a part of the America, man. It's like, hey, God bless this country, man. Because hey, man, I'm a living proof, man. Never stop dreaming. Never stop pushing, man. You started in the barn, and now you got the UFC gloves on your hands. And listen, yeah, bro. That's amazing.
I'm a massive mixed martial arts fan. I've watched so many fights, and there's you could break down stats and whatever, but a lot of times when you see something special. And I will tell you, when you're 43 or 42, whenever you said you wanted to retire, they will remember your name. You're an inspiration to your wife, your kids, and to us, the fans. So I thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, and I cannot wait to see you back out there.
Man, thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Take care, man.